Awesome. Glasses off. Okay, so if no one connects to Zoom, then I'm gonna take away the iPad. Okay.
Oh, the last couple of times.
I have a waiting room. Shoot.
You know, you stream music through your iPad?
Good morning, everyone. I can, but I don't know if I can do it. Hi, Nancy. And then hi, everyone on Instagram too. So we're gonna get started in just a moment. So today is, who knows what today is?
15th. October 15th.
October 15th, Thursday, October 15th. So I see people signing in on both. So we're just gonna keep working. I don't think we'll notice that there's not, hopefully not notice that there's not music. I do want to open some windows. So what you guys need is your mat. You need a set of weights. You need something for to press your hands into, whether it's like a ball or a block or a pillow, something like that. So grab something along those lines. Hold on, I know some people are waiting. I don't know why there's a waiting room. I apologize. At least I'm working with an iPad, a slightly bigger device. Yeah, you can open them as much as you want. We'll start moving. You guys won't be, I don't think it'll be cold or anything.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we're gonna just start right at the top of our mats. We're gonna have a recurring theme of 10 squats. You'll see it a lot. All right, so, okay, so you're gonna be right here, reaching out in front of you. Good, pull your shoulders back, pull your belly in tight. Good, and we're just going to start to do some squats. So you're going for 10. Come, Marjorie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, stretch your hands straight out in front of you, palms face down. You guys have it. Good. A little wider to the feet. I think this is 8, 9, hold 10, hold it right here, hold, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your hands are going to go on the ground. Good, you're going to take up the length of your mat. You're in a plank position. Good, rock your weight forward on the tips of your toes. Good, hug your abdominal muscles in tight so your legs are nice and strong here. Now pull your right knee in towards your chest. Good, stretch it back. Good, left knee comes in, stretch it back. And just keep alternating like that, in and out. Keep going. In and out. In and out. Hopefully no one else is waiting. Good, 5, 4, 3, make sure you've done even now. 2, good, hold this last one, now you're holding a plank, holding a plank, holding on to that. 3, good, 2, now listen, you're coming down to your knees, you're gonna sit back and stretch in a child's pose. So you're in a child's pose. All right, great job. All right, so as you come up, good. Crawl towards your weights if you're not near them. So now they're in your hands. You're on your knees, you're on your shins. If you're sitting sideways, cross your right arm in front of your left arm. You got it. I'm going to just face the camera. Good. You're sitting nice and tall. And just lean back just a little bit. So this is our first one. You're still kind of like in the warming up stage. Just a little bit of leaning back. Hug your stomach muscles in nice and tight to your spine. 3. Good. 2. Nice and 1. And then straight upright. Good, arms relax down for just a moment. We're going to do 10 side raises. So stand up tall on your knees and shins. 10. Good. 9. Good. Shoulder height. 8. 7. 6. Just like you're standing on your feet. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. And hold the last one up here. Hold it up. Hold it. Good. Little flutters. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms down. Good. Keep your weights in your hands. Stand up. Great job. All right, so we're going to do 10 squats again. We're going to add a bicep curl in. Here you go. 10. Good. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good. And 1. Good. Stand up nice and tall. All right, crisscross your weights, just place them down right in front of you. Good, your hands are on your hips. Good, we're gonna take our leg out to our side. We're gonna take a little bit back behind us. I wanna make sure you get this right because we're gonna move back and forth to do it. Bend your leg a little, open it up so you feel the outside of your leg working. We're gonna lift 10 of these, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch your legs. So let's just get this alignment first. Good, rotate it out, feel that. So whichever leg, just make sure you've switched. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, stand up tall, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch again. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. So the hand on your hip can feel that leg working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch again. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step a little bit wider than you were before. Take your hands out in front of you. Keep them there. 10 squats. Go. 10, 9, 8. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one down. Freeze. Good. Grab your weights that should be underneath you. Good. Keep them in close to your body. You're going to stand up tall. Good. Balance on your left leg. So I'm going to just keep doing what I say. You guys can do as I say or mirror me, however works best for you. I'm going to stand on my left leg. Good. Take your arms out to your sides. Good. So that side raise. Here's 1. Good. And down. 2, 3, 4. Just get used to balancing. 5 on one leg. 6. Keep your wrists straight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your legs. Keep going. 10. Good. 9. Nice. 8, 7, 6. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3. Hard lifts. 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, 10 squats, bicep curls included. Go ahead. 10, 9. Good. So there's a little twist with the curl. You can keep them in tight to the body. They kind of turn as you come up, sitting down low. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. 1. Good. Put your weights back down on the floor. Make sure they're not in your way. You're going to put your hands on the floor, step your legs long. Let me go back right here in front of me. Good. Your legs are long. You're back in that plank pose. Spin your biceps forward. You're on the tips of your toes. Good. Wrap your arms in tight to your body. We're going to do 10 push-ups. Your weights could be underneath you. Good. You're coming down and up. 2, 3. Tricep push-ups. 4. Good. Yeah, 1 or 2 knees down is an option. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the last one at the top. Hold, breathe. You try to slow it down a little. Good. Take your right knee towards your right elbow. Take it back. Left knee, left elbow. Good. Keep switching. Keep switching. You're fine. Keep switching. Good. So just keep shifting weight forwards. You got it. Flatten out those palms. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Good. You're almost done. Good. Stay with it. 3. It's 10 each. 2, 1, and done. Knees down. Good. Child's pose. Okay, 1 more. Good. Let it go out. Shift your weight forwards. Okay, fall to your weights. Okay, make sure they're again nice and tight to your, like close to your body when you come up, right? All the way up. Left over right arm. It's sitting up nice and tall. So second set. You can go back a little bit further this time. Here we go. Go a little bit wider with your knees. Good. 3, 2. Now push your knees and shins to the floor. Good. You're straight up. Good. Let your arms come down to your sides. Good. Take a big breath in and out. Exhale. Good. Take your right over your left arm. Good. Here we go. Taking it back. Second set with this arm in the front. Hold. Good. Breathe. 5. Good. Strong legs. 3, 2. Drag your knees down. Squeeze your butt. Good, and you're upright. Okay. Arms to your sides. Good, just pause for a moment. And exhale, and we're gonna stand up on our feet. Woo. All right. So again, standing on one leg, we'll start on our right leg this time. So just, if you wanna switch your starting leg. Good, so I'm gonna lift my left leg. Instead of just lifting my foot up a little bit, I'm gonna lift my knee a little bit as well. Good, standing up tall. And then not side raise this time, just a front raise. So it's right and left. So maybe a little bit more challenge, I think. Good, keep going. Right, left, stand tall, left. Keep going, right and left. Keep going, right and left. Why am I not the person on the screen? There we go. Left. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, arms down to your sides for a moment. Let's just lift that right leg up, or whichever leg it is. Switch your sides. Stand up tall on the opposite side. Good, start with the side that's lifted. Lift that arm, so just make sure you have room, and then just keep going. Good. Reach and reach. Reach, reach. Good, firm up that standing leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So we'll keep our arms going this time. 3, 2, place your foot down, keep the arms going. Hands right to your sides. You can keep your feet maybe a little more narrow, so you can keep your hands to your sides. Reach, reach. So I'm gonna turn sideways to show that I'm just lifting up shoulder height. My arms are straight. Good, try not to move your hips. Make everything else really still without squeezing the weights a lot. Okay, so you're almost there. Should be getting a little bit harder to move. 10, 9, 8, legs stronger, 6, 5. Good, that's 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 arms down, great job. All right, big breath in and out. Step your feet wider, keep your shoulders up and around. Bicep curls and squats, ready, go. 10, 9, good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the last one down, 1. Good, cross your weights, good, place them down on the floor in front of you. You're standing up tall. Great job, hands to your hips, good. Lift your left leg up. Good, take it back slightly behind you, bend it a little bit, rotate it out. And here we go. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch your legs. Good, it's the same thing here. Get it set up. 10, 9, 7, good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch your legs. 10, 9, 7, 6. Good, 4, 3, 2, and switch. 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, feet down, hands in front of you, feet a little bit wide, here we go. 10, just stretch your hands forwards, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay down low, hold. Good, grab your weights. Good, stand up tall. We're almost there. Okay, balance on your left leg. Let's lift that right knee up this time. Take your right foot forwards. Good, so I'm gonna stand a little sideways so you don't see the bottom of my foot in the camera. All right, so you're standing up nice and straight. Let's bend the elbows for this one. You're gonna take them up shoulder height. Good, and we're gonna do kind of like a row. We're gonna pull them in towards our shoulders and then a press. So just in and out. In, you can always have your leg bent. You can have it lower, you can have it on the floor, and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it in. Good, foot down. Good, good. Lift your left knee. Good. Go ahead and take that leg out in front of you. Again, standing up tall. Good, so we'll start with a little bit more squeeze in and press. In and press. In and press. You got it. In, press. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice. 2. Pull the last one in. 1. Good. Take your leg down. Good. So we're going to lift the right knee up one more time for now. Good. And again, lift your leg or straighten your leg out. Good. Take your hands to the earth. We're going to face up towards the ceiling. Your elbows, good, are shoulder height. We're going to keep them here. So it's not a full range of motion. It's up to right there. Up and down if you want to lift the leg. And down. 4, 5. Try not to lean back. 6. Relax his left toes. 8, 9. Keep your arms. 10. Good. Fold the leg. Good. Arms or leg down. I'm sorry. Lift that left leg up. Good. Choose where you'd like to take it. Maybe it's forwards. Good. And our arms will start up and down. 2. If you want to add the lift. This is 4. 5. Good. Again, lean a little forward. 6, 7. Relax the jaw. 8, 9. Keep your arms. 10. Leg down. Right here. Good. Right here. Now press. Little presses up. 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 Good. Good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7. Step a little wider with your feet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms in, arms straight. 10 squats. Ready, go. 10. You're on the floor after this. 9 for a little bit. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay down low, hold. Good, weights crossed, hands on the ground. Good. Hold your plank. Good, child's pose coming soon. Work just a little bit longer. Good, stretch those heels back, legs strong. So we've done right knee and left knee underneath us. We've done them to our sides, I think. Now, did we do the crisscross already? Now we're gonna do the crisscross, or did we already do that? Did we do this?
No, we didn't do that.
Okay, so let's do that. Here we go. Right knee, left arm, and switch. That's 2. 3. 4. Whew. 5 already. Spin biceps forward. 6. 7. Make that connection if you can, knee to arm. 9. And 10. And hold your plank. Knees gently down. Great job, child's pose. Not terrible with the mask, but it definitely adds a little bit more to it.
Breathing through CO2, yes. Really helpful.
Let's just roll up a little bit. We're going to just be on our hands and our knees for a moment. Good. So before we go on our hands and our knees, we're going to just take one hand backwards. Let me face the camera for this one. So you're just going to put the back of your hand into the floor and lean back a little bit. So you're stretching your wrist essentially. It's not really underneath your knee, maybe a little further forwards. Good. And just do both sides. Good. So while you're still on this side, if you want to try to do both hands, you can do that. 3, 2, and 1. We'll come up and just kind of roll it out. So I'm on my knees. I'm going to try not to put my hands down yet. So just kind of so you see what I'm talking about. I'm going to reach forwards as far as I can. I'm not really going to stop until I can get my elbows down. Good. So versus just like here and then like down like. So try to like stretch out, use your core, and eventually you have to put your arms down. Good. Feet down, toes tucked, you're in a low plank. Just back a tiny bit. Okay, so just kind of catching our breath here in our low plank, and then we'll start to move slightly. So in the plank, let's just kind of figure out what's working. It's pretty much everything.
You look back at your feet, that they're stretching back, so you're using the muscles in your feet, stretching them out. Get the bones in your feet. Good, moving up through the legs. Your calves are lengthening, your quads are strong and engaged. Try to squeeze the butt a little bit. Pull your abdominal muscles up into your spine. It's like the shoulder blades down your back. Pull your elbows towards your feet, feet towards elbows. Last breath. Good, and then bring your knees down, your thighs down, everything down. Good, and your elbows are underneath you. Good, you're just gonna hold right here for just a moment. So lift up a little bit. Good, you're in a Sphinx pose. So we're like kind of halfway resting. All right, so when we lift back up to our plank, we're gonna start to swivel side to side. So you're gonna bring your feet to touch, lift your knees up. Good, and swivel your heels to your right. And swivel and left. And swivel and right. Good, and swivel and left. You guys got the idea. So you can go wider with your feet, if that feels better to you. If you don't have to make with the outer edge of your ankle bone touch the ground or anything. You're just swiveling side to side. You're using your muscles through your abdominal muscles, mainly the obliques, the side muscles that brace your ribs, thank you, and I can say that the internal organs as well, those internal obliques. Let's do a couple more. So make sure you've done even side to side. Good, and you're back to the middle and holding, and then we'll come back down into that Sphinx pose and rest. Partially. All right, we'll do one more, and then we're standing up. All right, this is a combo one. You're gonna tuck your toes, lift back up into your plank pose. And make sure you're not sagging down here. If anything, you need to do something, I'd rather have you stick your butt up a little bit than dip it down. Okay, so we're gonna tap right knee towards the floor and left. And that's what it looks like. You're just moving your legs. Good, try to be really mindful of everything else you've learned in your low plank. Good, so we're gonna do this for 4 more. Make sure again, you've done even both ways. And then hold both knees up and shift your weight forwards and slide it back. And front and back. Front and back. We'll make it faster. Front and back. Front and back. You're so close to being done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1. Knees gently down. Woo. Round your back in a child's pose or half child's pose. So whatever you have that's like your ball, block, pillow, your squeeze object, you're gonna grab that as you start to make your way up to your feet. Just roll up. So kind of like you did like the going down part without using your hands a lot, you're just gonna work your way up. Using your legs. All right, step, legs straight. All right, so you're gonna sit nice and wide on your mat. Yeah, you got some good centers, that's good. All right, you take your ball in your hands, you're gonna stretch your ball away from you. Good, so that your hips look down at the floor. Good. So make sure, let me just go sideways real quick here. Make sure your arms are straight, but you're not like leaning backwards, you're leaning more forwards and backwards. So the quads are strong. It starts to get hard to hold your body weight out here. We're gonna add a little to it. We're gonna start to squeeze whatever you have in your hands. Ready, set, go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And when you come up, keep squeezing, come straight up, press your feet down through the ground, chin tucked a little to the floor. And then lift your head, bring your hands down. Good. Step your feet in. And just take a big breath in and out. All right, hands out in front of you, feet a little bit wider. All right, so I'm blocking, I'm just gonna go on an angle so I'm not blocking my view there. Good, and you're just doing your squats. Here we go, 10 of them. 10, 9, 7, squeeze a little bit. 6 with the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're all the way up. Good, arms down. Great job. All right, so we're gonna get step wide. So wide. Let's turn our right toes out straight. So when you look down, you see your right foot on the side of your mat. It's parallel to the side of your mat. Your foot's turned away from you. Your left outer edge of your left foot might be parallel to the back of the mat, or maybe just a little kick out with that heel, just slightly. Okay. Quads, engaged. So lift your kneecaps up towards your hips, keep them that way. Try to keep the butt as part of this too. Stretch your hands up towards the ceiling. Good, hold onto your squeeze object. Take your hands over with your object to your right, over your right leg. So it might be kind of like on a diagonal to start here. You're gonna lengthen your arms and then just keep reaching right. Lengthen and reach. Good, so let's find our maximum, where you think your max is. Good, and hold it. So now getting pretty challenging. Make sure you're not holding your breath. And we're gonna squeeze the object. Ready, set, go. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8. Keep your arms straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And all the way up. Press to the feet. Bring your hands down to your chest. Turn your toes in. Step your feet in. Great job. Okay, just hold for a moment. Go a little bit wider with your feet. Okay, so we're probably on, I'd say, I don't know, we're getting close to 100 squats. Hands out in front of you. I'm gonna turn a little so I can see. And we go. 10, arms straight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're all the way up. 1, good, arms in, arms down. All right, great job. Okay, step wider with your feet. Your last side, turn that left foot now left. Good, so look down, make sure, again, you're parallel with your outer edge of your left foot, right foot, parallel to the front of the mat, or maybe kicked a little bit out. Quads strong, hands have your squeeze object, arms are straight as you begin. And you're lifting and then lengthening over your left side. So kind of, be honest with yourself. See where you kind of get stuck to find that maximum length and then try to lengthen and reach a little bit more. Just keep going. Good, left grip, spin forwards. Abdominals in tight. Find your max. And now squeeze your object here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're all the way up. Toes in, hands down. Step in, step in. Take a big breath. We're gonna do one more set of squats. Put the ball down. Right? Here we go. Hands out in front of you. I'll just let it block my view this time. Ready, set, go. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, good. 4, 2, and hold. Good. Fall in, fall down. Good. Listen, we're just gonna stay right here. Good. Hands to heart center. Good. Hold here. Good. Bring your elbows on your thighs like you're a downhill skier. Good. Hold here. 3, 2. You're almost done. 1. Stand up tall. Great job. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out. Grab water if you want.
Didn't fill it out.
Okay. Take a moment if you want. And then we're gonna set up at the front of our mat. So you're gonna have your weights at the front. And just whatever the squeezy thing is gonna just be out of your way for now. We're gonna do a set without the weights and then I'm gonna add them in there. Good, so when we start, we'll have our right foot forwards. Good, we can even start with our feet about 6 or 8 inches apart and then step that left foot backwards. Good, but either way, your right foot is forwards. Okay, so on the very, very first one, you're gonna come don't tip over. You're gonna come all the way down to the ground with your left knee. Good, let your left foot relax. Good, shift weight backwards, probably see if you can, you guys look good. You wanna keep that right knee right over your ankle. Good, this left hip is trying to be over the knee as much as possible. So for me, I'm always back here. I gotta pull it in a little bit just for this. Okay, hands will stretch up. Good, now, this whole time, I want you to mainly focus on your left butt cheek. So squeeze your left glute. Squeeze and just stretch up towards the ceiling. Good. If your shoulders lift a little, that's okay. You are reaching your hands up over your head, but don't let them get all like hunched up. Good, now squeeze that left glute, try to reach up just a little bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keep your hands reaching. 1, keep everything really. Just tuck your back left toes. Good, lift that back left knee by stretching your left heel backwards behind you. Good, so you're still squeezing your back left glute. Pull the shoulders so they're over your hips now. Two, 3, 4, 5. Everything's set of 10. 7, 8, 9, hold 10. Right knee goes right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right knee goes left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, just stay still. Freeze. 10, 9. Reach taller. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Hands on your right thigh. Right foot goes flat. Push your hands into your leg to stand up. Oh. All right, turn your toes in for just a sec. Good. Step your feet in for just a moment. Good. Your right hand is going to grab your right foot, the one that was just doing like all that work in the front, not the butt cheek one, but the front leg. Grab that right leg, right foot. Hand on your hip. So do whatever foot was forwards.
Right.
You're grabbing that foot, stretching out your quad. So when you do this stretch, let me find my balance. You're going to push your hip forwards. So again, a chance to squeeze the butt cheek now on the right side. You'll get more stretch on that right front of your thigh. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Let it go, kind of stretch it out, make sure your hamstring got cramped up. Right, that leg will be backwards in a moment anyways. So you kind of, it does the opposite. So let's start at the top of our mat, stand up nice and tall, hands on your hips. Your right foot will take a big step backwards. Good. So here we are, and then we'll just take our knee down to the ground for a moment. Good, and adjust yourself so you're those 2 90-degree angles, left knee over left ankle and right knee underneath this right hip. Good, and then let's stretch your hands up towards the ceiling. Good, and really start to activate that right butt cheek. So really squeeze your right glutes and reach up through your fingertips. Straight up, right up over shoulders, shoulders right over hips. Good, keep squeezing that right glute. Good, reach just a little bit taller. 5, 4, 3, 2. So you're still going to squeeze the right glute and still reach. Just tuck your back right toes. Press back to your heel to lift your knee off the ground. So now we're in this nice high lunge, good warrior lunge. Hold it here. Good. And then we'll bend the back right knee so it hovers or it gets close to the floor. Good. And then lift your left heel off the ground. Now we're in our set position, pulsing down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold 1. You're going left. Left knee left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're almost on 10. Take it right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So close. 2. Hold it center. Hold still. 10, 9. Be big. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands on your left thigh. Left heel down. Press down to come up. Good, step it in, shake it out. We'll grab our left leg to stretch. So the one that was forwards, you're going to grab that left foot. The knees are even, press your hips forwards. Good, and again, squeeze your left butt cheek this time. Feel the difference in the stretch then. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're going to move down to our elbows and our forearms.
And let's grab the squeezy object. Okay, so we're gonna set it down here. Now, if you find like up here on your hand is better for you, go for it. Just for me and my back, I just think that down low, for me, it's just better. So either way, but if you need the space, you know, if you wanna be up taller, go for that. The ball or whatever it is, put it behind your right leg, so it's between your calf muscle and your hamstring. Okay. Now my hands, hold on, touch. Okay, so I'm gonna try, I think you can go for pressing your palms, but like don't make white knuckles and squeeze everything into your hands. Okay. So here we go. So the leg goes up, we're gonna point our toe, we're gonna lift the knee a little higher than the hip. There's our start position, good, and up there, pulse. So it's just tiny little lifts up and up. So you might feel a little in the calf muscle, in the arch of the foot as you're pointing this toe. Good, let's re-engage the front of the body. Good, we're gonna flex the foot in just a moment and kind of switch that slightly. 5, 4, 3, 2. So you're doing the same thing, but you're flexing your foot and pushing your heel and the arch of your foot up towards the ceiling. Good. And then if you got kind of like really comfortable up in the upper body and you're just kind of like hanging down here, lift up, almost like you're in a plank position. Keep pressing up through that heel. You're almost done. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up as high as you can, and then bring your leg down. Good. All you're gonna do is take the object out, put it behind your left leg. Before you do the left leg, good, that's just like the holder for a second. Stretch your right leg out. Give your right leg a little stretch. And then bring it back in. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna get set up on that left side. So hands relaxed, elbows under shoulders, left leg reaches up, up, up. Knee a little higher than your hip. Point your toe to the begin. Good, and we go up, up. And me, especially for my left leg, it wants to go like way out here. I have to remind myself, usually by looking in the mirror, try to keep my knee straight in line with my hip, straight back. Lift, lift. Up and up, almost there. Good, so again, squeeze it nice and tight. 5, 4, 3. So we're doing the same thing, just flexing your foot. Right into it, push to your heel. Push, 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 find your alignment, make sure your right hip's not swinging out to the right either. Good, nice and light through those shoulders, almost done. Good, feeling it maybe in that left hamstring now. Last set of 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down.
Should we do that thing? We have to take it all the way up or something?
The stretchy thing, yes.
No, did we do something? Is that something else? I thought we stretched it all the way up or something.
No. It's something like maybe you read my mind and considered doing, trying to do that. And we might actually come up and do it without the ball, so we have more range of motion. All right, so knee is down. All right, so before we move on, I actually want to just do a down dog. Good, so you can stretch out both of your legs. Toes. Good. And just press your heels back or lifting your hips up. It should feel good, hopefully. Good. If you're not like a big yoga person, or even if you, let's say you do yoga or practice yoga a lot, in your down dog, make sure you're in a V shape. Just like to the side of the camera. Versus, I see like a lot of people come kind of halfway forwards, and then it's just so much in your shoulders here. It's not really comfortable. Down dog should be kind of comfortable. One more, just a nice big breath in and out. Exhale. It helps sometimes to take a little bend in the knees and tilt that tailbone up to the ceiling. All right, so we're going to come down back to our hands and our knees. Now, I'm going to do this part on my hands because I do think I need a little bit more space, but again, you can always move to your elbows. Let's start with the right leg out. So right leg out, point that toe. Good. Lift your leg up as high as you can. And watch the back here crunching. So keep lifting.
and then squeeze in. Bring your knee in as much as you can to your face, your thigh up to your chest, and then stretch it back up. So it's around and then up. This is 3 and up. 4. So some of your body will move, but you're trying not to move a lot. It's just your leg mostly. 7. Good. 8. So start to push through your heel on these last few as you go up. 1 more. You're going to keep it on the up. Good. But lower it down a little bit. Good. And then just kick through your heel. Kick, kick. So you're about almost hip height. Kick, press down through your heel. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7. So you're pretty much like double or 3 times you might count. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold your leg up. 1. Then walk your hands a little forwards and keep them wide. So before we did tight tricep push-ups, these are wider push-ups. Your right leg is lifted. Shift your weight forwards and then begin. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay with it. 2 and 1. Good. Bring that knee down. Ooh, is right. Okay. Your hands walk towards you a little bit. So this is like a short down dog. Ow, ow. Good, and we'll keep that feeling there in our legs as we take our time to roll our way up to standing. Won't take long. I promise you a second set on your leg. So you're going to step your right foot forwards. Make sure it's the right side because we just did the right side down there. Okay, come down to your knees for just a sec. Grab those weights. Good, and then you're going to come right up into your lunge.
Same side?
So same side, right foot forwards and back left leg in. Okay, so we're just going to start back here. Before we did like the half range of motion, right? So now we're going to do full range. Hands at your shoulders. Come all the way up and down. And we're going to turn our knuckles, or our fingernails, I should say, in towards our head. So the ends of the weight face forwards. Good. Up and down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And 1. Good. Whoop. Let me not tip over. Good. Let your arms just hang to your sides. Good. We're going to pull. Actually, let's not do that. Spin that right, the left foot down flat. Take both of your weights into your right leg, right hand. Good, and on your right leg. And just, I'm gonna start to make my way more forwards. So I'm gonna keep my right knee bent. I'm gonna turn my left toes out. I'm gonna sit down into a plie. Good, in theory, I haven't come out of this right leg yet. Left arm goes out to my side. My right heel lifts. Good. Notice if your left knee collapses in. Try to keep it open. And here we'll go down. Just pulsing straight down. Keep your shoulders back. Good. Keep that right heel raised. Good. Keep it small range of motion. And breathe. Almost done. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Foot down, arm down, legs go straight. Great job. All right. Come back over here. Good. Good. Let's do that. While we have the weights in your left hand before we go all the way down to the floor. Come back into your lunge. Let your right arm just rest there on your thigh. Let your left arm be fully long, extended. Good. So I'm going to do it in slow motion to begin. I'm going to pull my shoulder up. Good. So you can see that muscle. My back is, that's the muscle that's working. And then the elbow pulls up and your hand pulls up to your hip. So that's your row. So here we go. 2. Good. Keep going. Good. We'll hold 10. Good. And 10 pulses at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. 2 hands or 2 weights down. Good. Let this go. Take your left heel up and your left hand down. So you're just going to work your way down. Your right arm's that's on your thigh. That comes down as well. Good. Let's stretch our right leg back for a moment. All right, and then let's set up this left side and get it done. All right, hands on your shoulders, almost there. Okay, your left leg is gonna go back behind you. This one you could be down lower if you wanted. Then lift your leg up as high as you can without, like you'll start to feel a little bit in the low back, and that's okay, but once it feels like okay, I just went too far, you probably did. So find that kind of spot right before you went too far, and then hug your knee in towards your nose. First one's nice and slow, and then you're pushing back to your start point. So here we go, 9. Good, you can challenge by bringing your knee further in, all the way to your forehead. 5, 4, good. Start 2, extend up to the heel. 3, 2, and this is your last one. You're gonna stay out. Good, and then lower that leg about hip height, and then it's a little bend and straighten. So it's like you're trying to push something back through your heel. Press, 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 press. So feeling not just the hamstring, but working all the way up the hamstrings, right up to the center of the glutes, hands under shoulders, almost done. 10, 9, 8, the double tummy might count. 6, good, I keep forgetting 7s. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it straight. 1. Walk your hands a little forwards, make sure your weight's not in your way, your elbows can go out to your side. Here we go. 10, 9, shift your chest forwards. 7, 6, 5, 4, leg is up. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, foot down for a moment. All right, stretch that leg out. And then we're going to step our foot forwards. It's a little bit different than how I first it. This is a little more fluid. We're going to grab the weights that are there. Okay, you're up tall on your self here. Good, you're going to tuck your toes. Lift that back knee. Great job. All right, so we've already done our share of overhead presses. Let's turn this last one into a tricep kickback. So we're going to lean a little forwards. Our hands are at our weight, our hips. Good, and we're just going straight back, squeezing the arms and bringing it in. So we won't count that one. Here we go. 10, 9. Pause at that straight part. 7, 6. Elbows stay lifted. 5. Back right leg is strong. 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one straight. 10 pulses straight up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms straight, body goes straight. Weights on your left leg. I'm going to put my back to the camera. Your left knee stays bent. Spin your right foot down flat. Keep rotating your right heel in until you're down in that plie. Left heel is raised. Both knees are out. Right arm is out. And here we go. Pulsing down. Good. We're going to try to keep that head back, chin level with the ground. So you're just looking forward somewhere. Good, keep those knees out. Toes relax as much as possible on the right foot. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, come all the way up. Good, straighten out your leg. Good, and trying to just face forwards. Keep your legs wide, please. Almost there, almost there. All right, sink down low. This is it. Finish. Get both knees out. Hands on your legs to begin. Lift your heels. Now, if you feel like you're too far apart with your feet, you're going to slide in a little. Try to get those heels up. Good. Both knees out. Good. Hands are going to be let's just put them right here. Good. And last time to pulse down, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold down low. Press your knees back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down, legs straight. Great job. Arms straight. Woo! Turn your toes in for me. Good. Upright rows. Just start to step your feet in. Good. Come up just chest height. Good. We're just going to kind of go faster. Slide straight up and down the body. Up and down. Right before we go to the floor. Slide it up. Good. The shoulders even. 10, 9, good. 8,
7, 6, do the shoulders in all angles, 5, 4, 3, go back to do our rows, 2, and 1. Oh, we gotta come back. Okay, both weights in your right hand, please. I'm sorry, I forgot the rows on our right side. So your left foot goes back forwards. Okay, left arm on your thigh, too quick. Let that right arm just hang. Good, so again, you're gonna start with the shoulder coming up and then the hands, or the elbow, and then the hand end of your hip. Good, 3, we'll call it 4, 5, 6, 8, good, 9, try not to drop the head, 10 stays, good, last time for pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arm goes straight, good, you stand upright, good, step in, you just need your ball to come down to the ground. Woo! All right, let's have a seat for a moment. So, I'm gonna show you a stretch, and I don't wanna assume that it's just accessible for anybody, so let me show you first. You're in kind of tight like this, your hands go over your feet as much as you can, and you're pushing your feet down into your hands, and you're pulling your hands up into your feet, and you're just like looking down at the ground. And it's a nice stretch up and down the back, not even to the shoulders. Now, if you can't reach all the way to the feet, just see if you can get your toes. You grab something, even your knees and shins, and just curl back a little bit. You'll still get a nice stretch in your back. This one you get the stretch in the wrist as well. Okay, so a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so slide your hands out from your feet or wherever they are. You're gonna grab the object, you're gonna place it between your knees. Make sure you have room behind you. Uh-oh, hold on one second. Sorry. Whoever's waiting there, Linda. Sorry, you guys, I don't know why there's a waiting room in the Zoom today. I'll go back and make sure that doesn't happen again. Ball between the knees, reach your hand, or whatever it is there, between the knees, squeeze it and reach your hands forwards and roll down slowly. And you're not gonna go all the way down yet, so you're gonna hold. If you feel like your feet are gonna lift off the ground, try to root them down and hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, with that control, continue just to come down until you are all the way down. Your arms are at your sides. Walk your feet closer in towards you. Okay. So we're gonna do a scoop of our hips like this. You're gonna tilt your hips towards you, and then we'll do it only once, and you're gonna untilt. So when you untilt, it feels kind of good in a way, like you're arching your back and there's a big space under there. But then retilt, you get that low back pressed into the floor. We'll stay with that. Let's lift our hips up from there. Good, and your arms can be just to your side, but you are trying to be more on your shoulders than your neck. So as you start to come up, walk your feet perhaps a little closer in towards you. Good, start to lift your hips and thighs a little bit more. Now these balls are pretty, they need some air, so you should be able to squeeze them pretty well. All right, so you're gonna squeeze whatever it is there, squeeze it tight, a lot. You're not putting any pain in your knees because you're squeezing in this position. Obviously don't do the squeezing part. But if you want to add a little bit, you're going to lift your heels and walk your feet even closer in towards you. Maybe lift up a little bit more, even get your shoulders more underneath you as well. Good, and really focus out on those legs for one last effort. Squeezing glutes, inner thighs, outer thighs. Good, lifting up. Good, and let's add 10 pulses to finish. 10 up, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we'll do 10 in, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1, release, release, all the way down. All right, whatever you're holding there, if it's something that you could actually squeeze between the ankles as well, go for that. If it's like too heavy, just, let it go, just take your legs up. Okay, if it's a block and you want to put it on the soles of your feet,
you could do that. The ball, I think, will roll off. So one way or the other, those legs are up, you're stretching the back of your hamstrings, you are working your abdominals as you do this. Just a little FYI. Good, bringing it, kind of cooling it down, bringing it down. One more, just nice big breath in. Good, so whatever you're holding up there with your feet, you're gonna take it down to your side. Good, cross your ankles. Good, notice which leg's on top, squeeze them in towards you. Good, switch the cross of your ankles. You don't have to notice too much, just switch the cross. Squeeze them in tight, see if it feels any different. And then lastly, no cross of your ankles. Then maybe your arms go a little more around your shins. Give yourself a good hug here, and you're pressing down and trying to get your tailbone to lengthen towards the floor. 3, 2, and 1, and then slide out of that. Good, and roll your way just up to a seated position. Ooh. Let's close it up here. Stretch, let's stretch both legs out long in front of us. Just kind of turn sideways again. So sitting up nice and straight, with both hands reach up overhead. Good. So take a big breath in and drop your right hand down to your side. Good, stretch your left hand over your head. Just a little more side forwards. So bend our right elbow. Nice, and then come up. Good, left hand comes down. Good, reach over with your right hand. And then again, you can even bend into that left elbow. But if you're bending into the left elbow, make sure you're not rolling all the way over to your left side. Keep the right side grounded. More flexed. And then both hands stretch straight up towards the ceiling. I think I can hear wind chimes. Wind chimes on here. Reach forwards, but lengthen. Good, and fold forwards. And then roll your way upright. Yeah, I'll bring out their device next week if I'm going to stream from both of these. Good, cross your ankles. Tip your hands behind you, so it looks like this with your fingers. I'm going to put them behind you. Then just lift your chest. Let your collarbones just open up here. Lift your chin naturally. You don't have to wrench your neck back, just a little lift. And 1, and then last time center. Both hands come up towards the sky or ceiling. Good, bring your hands down, and we will close out. Nice job, great job. Thank you, thank you. Good, thank you on Zoom. I'm gonna turn off Instagram. Thank you, Instagram. People out there. Sorry there was no music today. I won't go that way.
Thanks, Tasha. It was great.
You're welcome. Okay, I can talk on Zoom now. Sorry, Linda, I'm sorry, I know you were,
Yeah, what happened? Did you change the time?
I changed the time and I thought about like emailing everyone and then I didn't, yeah. So if this time works, I'd rather just keep it at 9.
Okay.
I mean, there's only like 2 more.
Yeah.
And then I'll be home and then we can talk about like whatever time I stream from home. But out of the gym purposes, 9 is good. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see what I'm posting on Instagram too. But I'll let you know. I won't just switch things usually. My son had a doctor's appointment at 11:15, so I have to get home and take him. I don't even know how you sign kids out when they're like on virtual. I don't even know like how you, do I write a note and shoot them or something?
I think you just told, I think that you told the school. You just
Okay.
let them know, so I had to do for my kids when we had.
Okay.
I just called them, just so they.
I'm gonna hang up Zoom. All right, thank you guys.
All right, thank you.
Tasha,
Bye.
do you know what you're going to do after the gym closes? Are you going to still teach?
I'm gonna still teach, I just don't know where. I mean, if it's still warm enough, we could be outside. I mean, behind me, there's a big park and open space, and we could certainly be back there, I would think. It's township space, but I don't think it matters. And there's like a blacktop and everything. There's some, like either grass or if we want blacktop.
That was excellent.
If it's later in the morning like this, it'll be sunny enough,
That was so
You
hard.
know,
I'm like, that was really
I
hard.
think. So
Really hard.
I'll let you guys know. That's my best
Okay.
idea so far. I'm thinking like, or like a church or a synagogue or something, like rent the basement. I just don't know if any places will do that. Like with COVID times, you know?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, we don't want your COVID people in here. I don't know, you know? But otherwise it just gets pricey.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, bye.
thanks.